Let's get right into it, right? So Bud Crawford comes out here and he posts a picture of him weighing, I think it was 186, if I'm not mistaken, and he got everybody talking, right? The whole, all of YouTube, the boxing world is talking about him. And, for me, honestly, bro, it's not really a shock that he's weighing that much because this is what he's supposed to be trying to do, right? He's supposed to be trying to bulk up and pack on some size and shit, you know. But there's a lot of things that I took away from this, man, because see, a lot of YouTube and a lot of I think, I don't know if I should call it casual fans or whatever, but I just think that they're reading like the whole situation wrong, But I'm gonna give you guys what I took away from this shit with Bud weighing 186. Cause of course Bud has been bulking up probably for the past couple of months, maybe 2 months or something like that, 3 months. So it leads me to believe that Bud's walking around weight is maybe like what, 175 to 180. Now, whereas a lot of people might be thinking like, oh shit, Bud's getting big, they're probably looking at this like he has a better chance against Canelo when they're seeing what he's weighing right now, bro. But I'll be real with y'all, man. For me, it's the complete opposite. For me to actually notice that Bud is 186 right now, and like I said, normally he's probably around 175 to 180. This kind of makes me believe that Bud has been kind of weight bullying, bro. I don't want to say he's a weight bully, but it makes me believe that he's been draining the fuck out of himself to make those smaller weight classes that he was fighting at, bro. And it just makes me kind of not doubt him, bro, but it just makes me think that a lot of this greatness that we're seeing from Bud Crawford, could it be due to him, draining so much damn weight to make the smaller weight classes, bro? And what's gonna happen in this fight, you know what I'm saying, when those advantages of him being a bigger man, draining himself so much, they're gonna be completely gone, you know what I'm saying? It just makes me believe that he had different kinds of advantages going down to those smaller weight classes that he's not gonna have fighting at 168, even though he's weighing 186 or whatever it was, bro. You guys got to stop and think about it that way, And another reason why I'm believing all of this shit is because Bud is a snack fighter. And what do all of these damn snack fighters have in common, bro? That they have this fucking equation or formula or supplement or whatever y'all want to call it. It seems like they all are able to do this shit, right? It's cut huge amounts of weight and then rehydrate the next day and still be able to perform come fight night, right? They put on an excessive amount of weight when they rehydrate and they're able to perform come fight night, right? This is a common thing with snack fighters. As we all know, like Devin Haney, the hugest weight bully I have ever seen in boxing. And this thing that Crawford is doing, it just makes me question him, bro, and wonder more about him being able to hang up there with Canelo at 168, For me, look, bro, I'm going to keep it real, man. I think that me personally, bro, I don't know about y'all, but me personally, bro, I'm going to start holding all of these fighters accountable for their actions, What do I mean by this? I mean, like, we had Jaime Munguia selling out to Canelo. We had Berlanga selling out to Canelo. Now we got Bud Crawford selling out to Canelo for the paycheck, right? And what do all these guys have in common, bro, is that we all seem to give these guys passes, you know what I'm saying? There's always kind of like a pre-built excuse to why they're going to lose because everybody already knows what kind of a fight it was, like, these Canelo is levels above all of these guys. But regardless, they're the ones that made the decision to sell out to Canelo. A lot of them even give up their undefeated record to Canelo just for that paycheck. And this is kind of what Crawford is doing now, you know what I'm saying? All of the greatness that Crawford has accomplished, he's about to sell out to Canelo for the paycheck. And more than anything, bro, Canelo's going to knock out Crawford. You know what I'm saying? And for me, bro, like I said, I'm going to start holding these boxers accountable. So when Crawford comes up here and when he loses to Canelo, bro, because trust me, that's what's going to happen. He's going to lose to Canelo. I'm not going to give him a pass and I'm not going to say, oh, he was too small. I'm not going to say, oh, he was daring to be great, jumping up 2 weight classes, bro. Nah, I'm gonna hold him responsible and say, you know what, you took on that fight, now you gotta live with that loss. And you know, like I said, I think this is what we should start doing. I'm not over here asking y'all to do that, but this is what I'm gonna start doing nowadays, you know, because, you know, I was thinking about Crawford and Canelo, and then I was just thinking like, man, Crawford really doesn't have that much to lose. Of course, this is what we all say because he's jumping up 2 weight classes. And I know a lot of people think that Crawford is going to win, but being realistic, bro, he has a very slim shot at beating Canelo. But for me, bro, I'm just going to run with the fact that Crawford decided to fight Canelo. He thought that he could beat Canelo. Well, this is what he's telling you guys, so we're going to hold him to his word. You know, but me, I pretty much know that it was just for the paycheck, but I'm going to still hold him to his word. And, you know, when Crawford comes out here and he loses to Canelo, maybe even gets knocked out by Canelo, we're going to hold him to that shit, or I'm going to hold him to that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I keep telling you guys, bro, all of these fighters sell out to Canelo for the paycheck, but what happens to their career afterwards? This is what they're not thinking about. And I had already made a video talking about this shit, and we're seeing the aftermath of this shit with a lot of these fighters. Look at Jaime Munguia. Where is his career going, bro? If he doesn't step it up in these next couple of fights, his career is pretty much over. You know what I'm saying? Look at Edgar Berlanga. Rumor on the street is that Edgar Berlanga is fighting in the undercard of a very unknown fighter. You know what I'm saying? So this is exactly what I say. These guys want to sell out to Canelo, and they don't even think about the repercussion, bro. Like, what's the aftermath of this shit? And now we got Bud Crawford about to sell out to Canelo. So if Bud Crawford, you know, takes this fight and he gets knocked out by Canelo, we're going to hold him to that shit. You know what I'm saying? And I do think it's going to take away from a lot of Crawford's greatness, bro. The way people look at Crawford right now in the sport of boxing, they have him up here. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know why, bro. I just have a feeling that when Canelo knocks out Bud Crawford, he's going to be remembered more by Canelo knocking him out than any of this other shit that he has done, you know, because Crawford has accomplished a lot of great things, you know, and right now they hold him with a huge respect in the sport of boxing, bro. And he's kind of lucky to have that title or that respect that they hold him to. They put him on a big ass pedestal, bro. And I think it's kind of lucky because, you know, he's 2-time undisputed. But at the same time, I just don't think that Crawford's record like backs all that shit up. You know, that's all I'm trying to say. He's a great fighter. I'm not taking nothing away from him. But I just think that his record doesn't really back up his accomplishments. You know, so yeah, you know, like I said, bro, this is what the Crawford fans wanted. They're okay with this fight happening. This is what Bud Crawford wanted. He's okay with this fight happening. So when he loses, bro, let's not come out here and say, oh, he moved up 2 weight classes. Let's not give excuses for him, or at least I'm not going to do it, right? This is what all of y'all wanted. This is what y'all are going to get now. So let's live with the consequences at the end of the day, man. That's all I'm trying to say. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about all this shit, man. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Leave me a comment.